Hi, and welcome to my journey. I've taken on the Virgin London Marathon in 2015. Now, in the great spirit that is London, and out of huge admiration and respect for the blind just trying to lead normal lives, I've decided to run this in partnership with a great charity, RNIB Action for Blind. Did you know there are over 37,000 blind and partially sighted people in London? We all know what it's like getting to work in the hustle and bustle with your eyesight. Can you imagine doing that without it? So, whether one's losing their eyesight, blind or partially sighted, Action for Blind's practical and emotional support can help them face the future with confidence. And when we take a look at their priorities, it really comes down to 4 things. Being there, so people losing their sight can rebuild their lives. Independence, ensuring that blind and partially sighted people can make the most of their lives. Inclusion, an inclusive society where blind and partially sighted people are equal citizens and consumers. And lastly, prevention, ensuring that fewer people end up losing their sight. 70% of all Action for Blind fundraising comes from the public, and this enables them to support in various different ways. For example, £79, this would enable someone to continue reading talking books for a year. £400 would give blind and partially sighted children a chance to make friends, build confidence and have fun on a specially designed action-packed holiday. And £2,500 pays for a large braille book which hundreds of children access through their children's library, ultimately giving them the same opportunities as their sighted friends. So, in a bid to support their worthy cause, I'm looking to raise £1,650, which is a fairly large number, which got me thinking, how am I going to achieve this? Now I had to do something different, something big. And then it hit me. 50's rock and roll party. So I got to the drawing board and started to put down a few ideas, see what I could pull together to actually make this thing really work. A few phone calls later, threw a couple of images together, and there I had it. Craig's 50's and 60's rock and roll RNIB charity dance, featuring none other than the Flip Top Floozies, London's hottest 4-piece rock and roll tribute band. And not to mention prizes for the best dressed girl, the best dressed guy, and of course, a couple with the best moves. And will all be taking place on Friday the 24th of April at the Star and Garter, Putney. So if you'd like to get in on the action and show your support for the blind, please do, by checking out my event page where you can find tickets, information on the bands as well as the venue. Or alternatively, if you can't make the big night and still like to show your support, you can always visit my Just Giving page and making a small donation. Thank you so much for listening to my story and for showing your support. We all really do appreciate it.